Hey people, what's up? Welcome to another entry to the Barroom Talk with the Dirty White Collars. We're jaded call center veterans making formal conversation about life, the realities of call center life, and the realities of customer service. So, it's been about a couple of weeks since we last met each other, since we last talked. Couple of weeks, the last podcast that we did, wife was still single, and now, a couple of weeks after the bastard got a fucking girlfriend.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday, motherfucker. Happy birthday to you. Told you, man, this is gonna be a shit show. Man, what the fuck happened, bro? Like, dude, it was like you've been single in like forever. I was the guy who was like hopping to different women every now and then. It's like,
what's with the connotation with forever? I've only been single since November 2020, motherfuckers.
well,
It felt like years.
yeah, it felt like years, mate. It
Yeah.
felt like years.
Like-
Oh yeah,
Felt
I
like
forgot. I
light
didn't introduce
years.
you to them.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
away.
I forgot.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
fucking
'cause-
cunt.
Yeah, cause I guess you're cunts too. That's why you weren't introduced.
Yeah, we fucking
forgot.
dangerous. We fucking dangerous if she got introduced to us, she'll be in fucking trouble. Hang on. So well, right now, I guess the best thing to do is to just catch up because I think everybody. Oh, by the way, let's congratulate Rocco because he's finally employed again. Congratulations, motherfucker. Let's see how long you can last.
4 weeks. 4 weeks, man.
4 weeks now?
Let's start the fucking
There's a
training.
declaration.
Napapila na ako, man.
What?
What? What?
Attendance.
What?
Attendance.
This early? Why?
I
So
didn't
was
show
it?
up for 2 days. And then...
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I had to report to the training manager, so we had a one-on-one Zoom talk. So...
Pero
I didn't know what
honestly-
happened.
2 days. What the fuck did you do?
Yeah, man. What the fuck were you doing? What the fuck were you thinking, man? You're wasting everybody's time. Look at me. Weiss and I had a bet. Like, I told Weiss that I was betting he would last at least 6 months, and Weiss betted like 2 months. I thought I had a little more faith in you. I said I was gonna bet, you're gonna be for like 6 months. So, this should be a recurring segment on the podcast. Like, how long is Rocco
Yeah.
gonna last?
Update.
Yeah.
No report.
Yeah. Like, okay, so people right now, Rocco is currently employed, still employed with the same company. How many weeks in? Couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, 3 weeks. Turning 4 tomorrow.
Okay,
Tomorrow. Yeah.
4 weeks in. So let's see how long can go. Do you think Reg Rocco is still gonna be employed by the
Ano
next
yun, Paul?
episode?
May survey.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ganun, ganun.
Expectations are so low. The fuck?
dude, it should be a thing like every fucking season of the podcast, Like we are gonna define our seasons by the number of by Reg Rocco's employment. Diba? So when Reg resigns, okay, the season is over. When he gets a new job, new season, and then
Don't pick guinea pig eh.
That's I don't know. It's like a fucking stupid idea. But what the hell?
it's a fucking dude, man. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to this podcast. Like we're like the boys, man. So dude, I mean, Reg, yeah, keep it going, man. Keep being unemployed. Let's see how
He's gonna introduce himself.
Yeah,
Every
I hope
time.
not.
Yeah, let's hope this one sticks for you, mate. I mean, hey, it's about time. I mean, why did you not go to work anyway? 2 days.
Yeah, why?
Burn
What
thing.
happened?
What?
What?
Toothache, but it wasn't like I couldn't report to work. I mean, I wasn't paralyzed or I wasn't limping, but by the time I was on my way out, heading for work, it was already past curfew, and I didn't get any ride, or there was no more transportation outside. So I just
Come
decided,
on.
oh fuck it, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Bro, come on. Here's the thing. Come on. It's just us here. Tell us the truth.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I
what
think that
happened.
I think that's a
Well, my
hard.
official excuse was a toothache. I did have a toothache, but I could report to work if I wanted to. It's just a toothache anyway. It's something tolerable. But
Yeah,
once I got out, it was already beyond 9 p.m. Tricycle drivers, they weren't letting people
right.
hit the hitch.
Yeah.
So, I just decided, nah, I'm not gonna take a cab for this shit.
Yep.
Nah. Just decided to go back in and then just go to bed. Told my trainer, hey, I have a toothache. I don't think I can make it. It's really painful and all that
Yep.
kid show. And then,
What's painful? What is painful? The tooth or the laziness, bro?
I think the
that too,
la-
yeah.
I think the laziness is like the big a big part of it, man. Like I did that
Yeah.
before.
I'm
Kasi,
not gonna deny that.
We all did, man.
yeah, definitely.
We all did.
It's
We exaggerate our ailments.
you wouldn't you wouldn't trust somebody who wasn't absent for like days on end in a call center. You wouldn't trust somebody who didn't do that. You'd actually think they were weird. Like, dude, you weren't absent, not even for a fucking day. So I mean, I guess that's a valid that's a valid measure
Yeah,
of
they
person.
don't know me or my past. Not yet.
They go
They're about to
learn.
know.
They
They
go
only know
learn.
my
I
name,
know why
but
they
not
call
my
me Reg.
story.
They only know my name, not my absences.
Yes.
Not my AWOLs.
Not my fucking AWOLs. This is the thing with Reg Rockway. The only time that you will actually get to know Reg is when he's
When
absent.
he's gone.
When he's gone. Because that's his true personality. Like,
But Reg, have you like felt the burnout in your life while working?
here's
Every
the thing.
fucking day, man.
Here's the thing, man.
Every fucking day.
Everybody starts out, with a sprightly. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but they all start out as really hyped,
Enthusiastic.
about their work. So everybody goes to work, tries to keep the perfect attendance record. Everybody has their fucking bonuses going on. I guess it's just a gradual process, a slow death, if I may. I remember I was employed my first call center, hotel reservations. It was the first thing. I mean, I was anxious to answer the phone, but I was committed to like get the fucking money because it was the first time I had a call center job, so it's big money, right? So you understand if your attendance is complete, so would your paycheck be. But later on, as you start to like mature, maturing in the BPO industry means that you just lose your enthusiasm for things. Yeah, you start to become a more cynical person. Yeah, you start to become more depressed. I don't know. I mean, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I agree with that bullshit. Plus, let's say you are a fresh grad or you are an undergrad that start working. Like, you have no other options. Call center is open, and you applied, and you got accepted.
Yeah.
And you start working. Then you are so enthusiastic. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the metrics. I'm gonna hit the attendance bonus. I'm gonna get that signing bonus, motherfuckers. Something like that. Then all of a sudden, life fucks you in the ass raw, dry and fucking raw.
Like a
It's
fucking
like life
cactus.
saying, "Buckle up, bitch. Life is about to come."
Yep, exactly that.
You better pop
And-
that molly, motherfucker. I'm gonna.
Pop the cherry on these bitches.
Here's the
So,
thing.
here-
How long before before you had the guts to not come to work? Kasi ako, it took me time. I think, it took me about 2 years before I tarnished my perfect attendance record. Like, I never had an absence in my first 2
Wow.
years. Like, not even a fucking. I was in college, so I was dedicated. Talaga, I had integrity back then. When it comes to my attendance.
Where is that? Where is that shit right now, boy?
Fuck you, integrity, schmintegrity, man. That doesn't fucking exist now. I mean, why? I mean, I understand. You know, when you complete a work month, you get Here's the thing. Here's what's funny. They have bonuses for a basic thing now. Diba? Like everybody expects you to come to work every day and not miss a day of work in a month. But right now these days they have a perfect attendance bonus. Like isn't that like the most sorry sounding shit in a company ever?
Bro, it's like the company begging you to come to work. Please, please
yes.
fucking attend.
Please fucking come to work.
On a business standpoint, if there is one attrition, like just for a day, like one agent goes absent for a day, yes, it fucks up the system and the company does lose money.
Yeah.
That's understandable. That's why they beg like that. But the thing is, it's so fucking sad that you need to fucking
Pero
beg.
if you think about it kasi, the reason why they have that attendance bonus up is because you being absent would cost a lot more than that fucking attendance bonus you get.
Yep.
So they have that's the reason why.
Yeah, unless you're like Wise, you know, the company is actually saving more when he's absent.
Like here's 50 grand. Please don't come to work for like 3 days.
Yeah,
3 days. Just 3 days.
They should pay you up front for that.
Yeah, you should pay me to not come to work. I
Like,
mean,
why are you still here? I'm on leave. Yeah, why are you still here? I'm on leave. I can be wherever the fuck I want.
then please be anywhere but here.
Remember that? One of the companies in Makati that
Uh-huh.
we've been through? I'm on leave, but I'm at work. Like, what are you doing here? I'm just fucking with y'all motherfuckers. I don't need to work, but I'm here. Yeah. How about you?
I remember this motherfucker who was like he was on leave. We had this scheduling system, diba? The day before, he found out that the schedules were red. So like, holy shit, I can like take this entire day out or like swap it, diba? So he took out the entire schedule and he sold it. So it's like, okay, I don't have any schedule for tomorrow. So you know, we went out, we drank. He wanted to drink. I couldn't. Like I only got rid of half of my day. So I said, yeah, why not? Sure. So I went out with him. So I went to work, and then I was expecting to be a loner, to be bored. So I was just sitting there by my desk, and then this motherfucker comes in, sits down, and logs into the fucking computer. And I was like, aren't you on leave? And then this motherfucker started just like fiddling around with the computer, and then he just sat there looking at me while he was on his phone.
That's the epitome of I'm fucking burnt out from working. Let me just do this shit.
Yeah. That was us. We started fucking around like about 2 years into the company. I just figured, nah, hey, nobody's, I think it's about time for me to show them my true colors or reintroduce myself.
Siguro for me, what I would usually do if I feel the burnout, I try to do stupid shit sa work. I go against policies. Parang alam mo yung you feel like you want to sabotage the company kahit unti lang.
Yeah, I've been there. I kind of wanted to just, piss the QA off sometimes. I mean, it's their job to keep us in check. But one thing that corporate burnout did to me was it just made me hate everybody in my in my immediate workspace. I started hating people from work. Nobody there was nobody else besides Wise, because when you're workmates with Wise, you don't know what's gonna happen the next day. I mean, if you're here's the thing, the difference between working with Wise and working with Reg is pretty simple. When you work with Wise, anything can happen the next day. When you work with Reg, nothing will happen because the motherfucker never shows up anyways, though.
Exactly, nothing.
So, yeah, I mean, and I just followed Wise's lead because I was already fucking up on my own. But when he got into the company, he's like, hey, let's fuck this up more deliberately. Like, okay, sure, I'm gonna get on that train. All aboard.
I mean, if you fuck things up with me, there's a system that you need to follow it. So
Yeah.
it's precise. It's not random. It's like a well thought of plan. Na if you fuck this up and they scold you, you have backup. You have an alibi.
Yeah.
Now, if you randomly fuck it up, like I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what I did. I'm sorry, TL. But no, but with me, well, shit happens.
Remember we had the, remember we had this science. We had this scientific process to fucking up a certain company. You know,
Yeah.
the call.
You, me, Mike.
Yeah, you, me, Mike, and even before Mike came into the picture, we were already doing this so work. Remember there was this one time na ako back then I was so enthusiastic with racking up sales. Kasi back then, 'di ba, in the hotel account, we were competitive, like even with each other. We were pataasan tayo ng conversions, 'di ba? Until it came to the
Yeah, I
point na
remember. I'm sorry. I remember. I had like 12 sales and you were 11.
yeah.
There's just one difference, but I'm gonna stand up in my station. Where you at, cunt? Where you at? I'm gonna
Yep.
trash talk you
Yeah.
across the fucking board.
Last week, and then the CSAT came into the picture. We can actually monitor our CSATs real time. So we were like, it was a game between the two of us now. And the thing is that we're good at it, so we don't have a problem fucking it up. Kasi we know na makakabawi tayo the next month. But the longer, the more time passed, it just became exhausting. So what's more exciting than passing your month with flying colors? Fucking
Yeah,
it up.
and yeah, fucking it up. And there was this one time when you perform properly, like you get CSATs, you get sales, the TL is going to let you share it with the team.
Yeah.
Like, Wise, what makes you get those a lot of sales? Like
I
those
remember
CSATs,
this.
the perfect CSATs. Then I was like, well, TL, come on, TL, that is impossible. It's impossible for me to share because you can never replicate greatness, TL. You guys have to realize that. Realize this. You will never be me. Well, I didn't say it like that, but I did say that you cannot replicate greatness. They all looked at me with disdain. What? Am I not saying the truth? Motherfuckers.
Remember, I remember that time that we were both put in the hot seat because there was this like 3 weeks, like without fail, we were passing CSATs and we were getting a lot of it, right? 7 or 8 in like a week, and nobody could
Yeah, most
catch up
people
with
get
us.
3.
Yeah, nobody can catch up with us, and it's like what's ako naman, I'm very honest. Like CSAT is one thing. I'm passing the CSAT with flying colors, but I was failing my AHT. So, sabi ko sa kanila, they asked me like, Carl, could you share best practices? You know what
Best practices. Yeah.
yeah, what makes the customers like you a lot? And it's like, well, check my AHT again. That's probably that's an explanation enough. And fair enough, AHT ko was like 5 minutes above the what's that allowed
The, thresh-
the threshold. Like, okay, fair enough. But hey, I mean, if it keeps them coming back and if it lessens my calls, I'd fucking do it. That's another
Yep.
technique. That's the one thing that I did when the burnout started to come in. Kasi
I mean, there's like a success story for me that happened nung nabe-burnout ako. Parang, what I did was, I tried to do the job as lazy as I could.
yeah,
And then it turns out that being lazy made it easier to explain shit to people.
yes.
So
People-
parang,
yeah, go.
it's crazy. Parang, the conversation goes faster. That's parang they're kind of getting shocked that parang your laziness is resulting into productivity that you did not intend to.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing. Yeah, sorry, go. My bad.
Yeah. You first.
That's what most people don't understand. Everybody is so by the book, and I'm still surprised that even to this day, so many people are by the book when there have been so many examples of agents who do just that. But they're so fucking lazy. But because they're lazy, they do their job more effectively because they find an easier way around the roadblock.
They cannot
So parang
replicate
it's stupid.
greatness.
So, the shit I hate about the most is parang when your operation manager would approach you tapos sasabihin, can you share with us on what you've been doing? Sasabihin ko, I don't
Fuck
want to
no.
share. Doing this
Yeah.
for myself.
Yeah, exactly. Personally, I had some of the. It's not as great as yours, or my experience wasn't as great as yours. But they did ask, "What techniques can you share to the team?"
Mhm.
Nothing. I ain't sharing shit. You're gonna fail on your own, motherfuckers. I'm gonna pass on my own. You pass on your own. If you fail, you fail. You're dead. You just, common rabble. Shit.
Have you ever
Do anything about that.
have you ever heard Reg take a call? Kasi ako, I only
Oh
like
yeah, he's better than me, motherfucker.
like what's Reg's story? I never heard him like take a call or even
I will
fucking
not
sell.
tell his story. I'm not a snitch. I'm just kidding. No, that's why I wanted to ask Reg if it counts, if it matters. Have you even experienced burnout, motherfucker? Have you been even in the company that long to experience burnout?
Exactly.
Oo nga, no?
And before it even kicks in, I'm out. I'm out of the room, man.
Dude, it's like light years away before it kicks in. Like the moment you got in the room, your seat is not even warm. You'd go fucking AWOL on that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
my-
it's a Homer Simpson motto. Quit while you're ahead.
Exactly.
Why
yeah.
try when you're gonna fail?
Yeah, why?
Just imagine coming into a call center. Other call centers, right? They had their mottos.
Yeah,
They're all over the walls. Like,
slogans.
we are a family here. That bullshit.
Yeah.
We excel or we promote team member happiness. Blah blah blah. You're gonna come into one call center. Why try if you're gonna fail anyways?
That's
Those guys-
fair.
It's inspiration. It's inspiring. A little inspiration goes a long way. What did Kutsu say? Kutsu, what did you say again?
Quit
The motto,
while
I
right?
you're
didn't say
ahead.
anything.
Yeah. Quit while you're ahead. Shit. That's, do I even want to submit my fucking resume? Pero yun, Reg, what do you do when burnout kicks in?
The laugh
I like that
explains.
laugh.
The laugh does it, man.
Why did I even fucking ask?
Coping
I'm always burned
mechanisms.
out.
Let's talk about coping mechanisms when it comes to burnout. Because this is something that I mean, again, we're 10 years, a little over 10 years into the business collectively. So I think the audience might learn something from us.
All right, I'm gonna start with that shit. Okay, I'm gonna take the podium. Okay, guys. Hi, my name is Wise, and I'm an alcoholic. I have a disease. I don't know what you call it, but I had your wallet. Just kidding. Anyways, burnout. Coping mechanisms when it comes to burnout. What fucking car? Anyways, what I usually do when the burnout kicks in, I just go out, drink, hang out with people, date, just go to a bar, meet people, random people, just pull them out, pull them to the side, talk to them. Hey, give me your fucking wallet.
What the
I'm
fuck?
just kidding.
How did we fucking get there? Jesus Christ, you gotta pace yourself, man.
I'm just kidding. But the thing is, I just pull random people in and like girls. I mean, I'm talking about girls, right? So I just go to the bar, conversate with them, just have a nightlife.
Yeah.
Every Friday, Saturdays, Sundays, whatever. Now, that's what I do, and so does a lot of people too, in the industry. Like the bad thing about that is when it comes to burnout, it usually hits like say every week, once every week. You
Mhm.
get there are a lot of people that experience that. Like for Monday, they don't feel the burnout sensation. They don't feel sad. They don't feel routinely. So Monday they're okay. Tuesday they're okay. Wednesday they are gonna get fucked up. So in their minds, fuck, I can't wait till Friday arrives so I can spend the paycheck that I waited for 15 fucking days and I'm gonna spend it in whatever bar in BGC or in Makati. Then I'm gonna go back to work on Monday. Then I'm gonna wait for 2 more weeks. Then I'm gonna blow my fucking load again. I mean, not load. That sounds wrong. I mean, I'm gonna blow my fucking cash again the next week. And it's a vicious fucking cycle. So there are a lot of people who drinks a lot every week. Have you heard of that? Diba? Parang they barely fucking earn anything. They fucking barely save anything. because
That's where I am right now. Yeah.
yeah, because they fucking spend it every weekend.
Yeah.
Almost every weekend, every payday, they spend it like this, they spend it like that. So wala silang ipon to the point na they can't really escape the reason why they are getting burnout. So it's a vicious cycle. That's one of the things we can really talk about or touch upon, especially when it comes to the person living from paycheck to paycheck. If you can't really afford life and yet you try to drown your misery with that, it makes misery live with easier, you know.
Yeah.
So, but still, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the viewers understand it, but yeah.
Here, the thing, the way I cope with, because burnout manifests in different ways, and they manifest in different.
Like God.
You know, well, God doesn't manifest at all.
Okay, let's move on.
No, I mean, when it comes to burnout, the stress, sometimes, there'd be weeks na it's just, couple of weeks na complete shit show. I won't be motivated to do anything, and there'd be weeks na I'm just hype, man. I'm just manic. So how I deal with the burnout process is I can't afford to like miss a day of work from this day forward. So what I do really is to just talagang sinusulit ko yung mga breaks ko, man. And sabihin natin lunch period. Like lunch to me is a solemn part of my work day. Like you can't fucking disturb me if I'm on lunch. Like I don't give a fuck if you're the CEO of the company or anything, but when I punch out for lunch, you're not gonna get me back in the room until my lunch is over. I'd rather be back like a couple of hours late from my lunch than be back earlier. You know, so that's how I hold it. Hey, anyway, di man ako bayad eh pagka nag-lunch eh. So that's one thing. When I spend my lunch, I don't think about work at all. I just distract myself or just take a fucking nap. Diba? It was so bad one time. I'm not saying this is advisable, but I snuck in, liquor into work so I can just, fucking drink on the job. Pero it's not a good coping mechanism. But if it helps your nerves, the thing about burnout kasi, it does a lot of things to me. It makes me either a low-functioning depressed fucker or a high-functioning anxious person. Ang pinakamasaklap talaga is if I'm on the anxious stage. Kasi I'm high-functioning, I'm dialing, but my fingers are shaking, and I don't know what I'm gonna say on the phone. I'm second-guessing myself all the time. So the technique is when you're taking a break, you just have to do something that takes your mind away from the work.
Like jerk off.
Yeah, I mean, hey, jerking off at work, man. I mean, Red just laughing. He probably did it, but jerking off at work is a welcome idea here. I'm not gonna say jerk off in your station, but at least
Yeah.
go to the fucking
Those are
bathroom.
rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up.
You gotta pump those numbers up, man.
I jerk off once a day. Fuck, that's working numbers, motherfucker. Do at least 12. You get two 15-minute breaks, 1 hour lunch, and one 10-minute jerk off break. Hey, you haven't taken your jerk off break. I don't need to jerk off. No, you need to. Now. Yes, sir.
Hey, there was this one time it was bad. Like I jerked off twice in a shift. One during the first break and one during the second. One during the second break. It was that bad.
Fucking bastard.
Hey, at least I kept the toilet
Who are you
seat.
thinking about? Who are you jerking off to?
It depends.
Must be some quality pussy.
It always is. It always is. Pero sometimes you're just blank-minded. You're blank-minded and like everything is rushing to your head. You're trying to keep your head alive. So your legs, everything below the belt is starting to go numb. So just for you to feel something down there, you pump a few, man. Hey, come on, 5 minutes in the toilet, you're fine. It's the champagne of success. So
You gotta rub one out.
gotta rub one out. I mean, Bill Burr has never failed with that advice. Every time you feel down, every time you feel like things are not going your way, fucking rub one out, man.
You get clarity effect.
Yeah, I
Post
mean,
not clarity.
it
It's
works.
not clarity.
I'm saying, man, it works. Like every time I feel, I mean, the first break hits, and I really feel, very sleepy talaga. Um, I just like jerk it off in the bathroom, and then I'm good. Like I feel like a new man. I feel like a new person. I feel like I can hit my goals.
You jerked off to your, you imagined your seatmate. Let's say you have a hot seatmate. You jerked off to her. You go back, oh, how was the break? Yeah, you were good. You were good, baby. What the fuck do you mean I'm good?
Never mind.
Never mind, bitch.
You know what I think of besides the standard stuff you think of when you jerk off? I think of numbers.
Numbers.
I'm sexually attractive to I'm sexually attracted to the perfect CSAT score. So
Oh yes, 10th CSAT, here I come. Yeah, literally.
literally, I'm sexually attracted to a good QA score. I'm sexually attracted to nice. That QA platform.
That's in the other cubicle. Your QA's jerking off too. Yeah, that's a good dream right there, bro.
Have you ever been? You've ever jerked off to like a call center tool so much, like something at the nice. You ever jerked off to that so much you've actually conditioned yourself to become horny every time you see it? So every time it pops up on the screen, oh.
Let me log in, baby girl. Let me log in. Fucking
It's fuck.
disgusting motherfucker.
Hey, again, it's a coping
You're
mechanism.
both fucked up in the head.
That's what happens to you.
We don't need psychiatrists, man. We need Jesus.
And that's what happens when when you're in too deep. Another coping mechanism I'd say would be maximizing your vacations. I always tell people.
Definitely.
I said there are so many stuck-up people, diba, na they're gonna end the year without even using any of their VLs. Kasi pwedeng i-convert to cash.
Yeah, that's
I
more
don't-
money.
I don't do none of that shit, man. I won't fucking do that. Like, my VLs are mine. Even the SLs, use them.
Yeah. Even Reg doesn't do the 1 year into the company, then he's not gonna use the VLs because he barely has even time to reach the point where he can use the VLs.
Amen.
Hey man.
2 weeks into the job, he's gonna use his VL for the entire year. And he's not gonna show up anymore. Company calls him, like, Reg, where are you? You haven't showed up. Well, I'm still on VL, so, just take it off of my... just take it off of my tab. So that's him. I mean, I never saw...
Fuck up.
I never... What the hell was that?
Dogs.
Oh.
Sorry, bro.
I never saw Joff take a day off. Or, like, VL.
Yeah, he didn't really look straight into the future with that one.
Yeah, he can't because he's wall-eyed. I mean, Joff, can you turn on your camera again? Let's show the world how
I mean,
wall-eyed you
dude,
are.
I always do take my gear. The thing is, I usually take them if, like, say, for example, I made a side hustle and then I earned enough money. That's more than what I'm being paid for the day. Then I take the VL or UL.
Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to it. Why not, diba? SLs, you gotta strategize your use of. You gotta use.
That's my strategy. If I earned some money during that day na mas malaki pa sa daily rate ko sa call center, then I would fucking stop working.
Yeah, you should know.
Because my mindset would be, shit, I already earned my money today. I'm done.
You should also use your SLs strategically. Those are consumables. Eh?
Yep.
So I'm a big believer now
True.
that if the SLs are there, I'm gonna fucking use it, man. So I mean, if you're sick or if you're just generally not feeling well, if you can muster up the courage to manufacture your own fucking med certificate, yeah, do it, man. Fucking do it.
Concoct your own disease, something like that. I mean,
But
here's
I
the
do
thing.
have my own ways.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I use my SLs if there are really important, meetups, bookings, or things that I really need to attend to. Like, let's
Yeah,
say,
you mean things? You
uh,
mean hookers, right?
yeah, probably most likely. I'm not gonna deny. I could wait. I neither confirm nor deny, motherfucker. But still, if let's say for the guys, out
Emotional support hookers.
Oof.
there,
I
they
need
don't
me one
offer
of those.
pussy. They offer words of wisdom. Fuck
I
outta here,
think
dude.
I think I'm an emotional support whore. Because I
Slut.
I'm an emotional support slut because I provide the emotional support to potential partners. But the thing is that I don't get paid, so I'm just a bitch. But yeah, anyway, why what? I almost cried there.
I am beautiful.
So no matter what
no
they
matter
say.
What they say.
But yeah,
Fuck that song.
What you cooking up, George? Jeffrey. George.
George, what's that?
Yung spelling kasi ng Jeffrey niya eh.
That looks like
Yeah, I'm
ibuprofen.
cooking up some fucking food.
Is that
That
ibuprofen?
looks. Look at that! Look at that, guys. It looks so minimum wage.
Oh, so that's where my grass clippings came from, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where my grass
Where'd they
clippings
go?
went.
Come on, Jose, cook that shit up.
Look at this guy, fucking cooking in the middle of a show. But hey, we got 2 minutes left in the show. Anybody want to plug anything before I end the show? Anybody
Shout
want to?
out to, yeah, okay, you go ahead. I'm not gonna plug in anymore, motherfucker.
I'm gonna plug your ass, bitch.
Yep. Later. Anyways, shout out to Kevin Bautista and his podcast, which is what you call this? The Pocket Kings. I mean, Kevin Bautista's podcast, which is the Pocket Kings. Give it a listen as well. If you're listening to us, you might get insights when it comes to gaming, to the gaming community. You can hit him up or you can give him a listen. It won't hurt. And shout out to all the call center agents out there. Stay strong, motherfuckers.
Yep. It won't be too long before we're back on site. I heard that there were a lot of agents going back on site, including myself. So yeah, we just gotta hang in there, man. We're hoping that the pandemic would be over soon, because everybody knows that when you are on site and you mingle with people on site, it makes for great content, right? It makes for good shit to laugh at. Because a lot of people are fucking stupid. So, but anyway, hey people, that's today's podcast. Make sure to follow us on Facebook. That's the Dirty White Collar Podcast. And you can also send us an email if you have any thoughts about call center life or anything really in general. Just talk to us. You can send us an email to the Dirty White Collar Podcast at gmail.com. Again, that's the Dirty White Collar Podcast at gmail.com. We will be uploading this on Spotify and SoundCloud. We will also have our own Instagram page soon. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one. We will be doing it in a studio next time. So you guys stay safe, mask up, do it raw. Don't wear a fucking condom. Have kids, and we'll see you on the other side. Cheers.
All right, mask up, shields down, log out.
Log out.